Hello, I've got a good dish for you guys today, Mike, on the Outdoor Magazine show. It's a wild turkey dish. We got our wild turkey breasts, which we just lightly dredged in flour, and we're going to take them and brown them off here in the olive oil. We got about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. We just want to brown them off. We're not really trying to fry them like Colonel Sanders or anything. We're just trying to brown off our turkey breast, okay? Now while that's going, if you want to, what you can do is you can make up your mirepoix, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend you have it ready to go in the beginning. Here we've got our onions and carrots and celery, but I got a little bit of garlic. I wanted to use green pepper, but I didn't have any green pepper today. Okay, we've got one side of our turkey breast starting to brown up pretty good. It's been about a minute and a half. You want to have that pan pretty hot when you get started. Yep. Yeah, not quite. Give it a little bit more. Give it a couple of minutes to really get some good crisping on that flour that we lightly dredged it in. And in our dredging flour, I put a little bit of our New Orleans seasoning in there just to give it a little bit of kick. Flip our turkey breast over after a couple of minutes. You want to pound these flat. You don't want to leave them too thick on one end. You want them to cook nice and even. I'm using a non-stick pan, but you can use kind of whatever pan you have. Okay, after we've got our wild turkey breast nice and browned, we're going to transfer it to a plate and let it sit. And then we're going to take all our vegetables and put them in there. And we're going to take and use the oil or the water off of these vegetables, and make sure you scrape the pan and get all the little brown flavor bits up. You just kind of want to let them kind of don't really need the deep caramelization, but if you like it, that's good too. Now, after a couple of minutes of this, you're going to start seeing some good color on your garlic, and kind of move it around a little bit. When you're browning stuff, you kind of want to, you don't want to move it too much. You got to think about your feet on a hot cement. You'll get better browning if you don't move them around. You know how you're on the hot cement and you're kind of jumping around. Now, after a few minutes, we want to put our green beans in there. I'd like to use a Knorr chicken stock cube, but I can't seem to find one here in the Outdoor Magazine studios today. I've got some beef demi-glace, and that wouldn't really fill the bill to complement the palate, so we're going to just take some plain old chicken bouillon. Just a bouillon cube, run of the mill. And all we've got is, we're just going to take a little bit of butter. I know I'm on a diet. We just really want to get the flavor. And as they say, butter browns best. And then, of course, we're going to take our sherry. Oh, and we'll put maybe a half a cup in there. Want to get the alcohol off. It'll unbalance the dish. Got to turn that off. You want to have a pretty hot pan when you do this. If you got a really irritating smoke detector like I do, well, that's just too bad, I suppose. Alright, now we're going to put our wild turkey breasts back in there. Place them, get our vegetables on top of them. Get all those vegetables on top of them. You want to get all as much of that butter and sherry onto them as you can. They'll absorb it. It's all in the pan. And then you want to cover it for about 10 minutes. And you serve this with rice, and you have a really nice wild turkey dish that you can make in only about 12 minutes. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching Outdoor Magazine.